Man, here we are. That was a little throwback for the people that have been watching for a while. That used to be the old podcast intro. That was that was the jam. That was the jam. Oh man, I had to restart my capture card, so give me a minute. It's gotta regather itself. Really? I had to unplug it, and now I gotta reactivate it. Hopefully, everybody's doing well. All right. Is it working now? It's not. What the fuck? Oh, really giving me attitude today. I know why. I honestly don't know why. Oh man, I should start recommending games on Steam. I don't. I don't do any Steam reviews. Besides like I think a couple I did. I'm not playing that because we're on stream and crazy saying crazy things. Oh man. The first few minutes of this video are gonna be me trying to fix my capture card because it's being a turd bucket. I removed so I had a hard drive that I found. I cleaned it off and then I put some more stuff on it from my old computer because I did also find my old laptop that we used to do everything from our editing and our YouTubes, all the good stuff. And I think we played games on that laptop too for recording. Goodness gracious, that was like the step after Bandicam. That was like the computer I discovered OBS and how to edit and all that good stuff. It was crazy, crazy times, and I have to wipe it now because it is just far too slow. It hasn't been updated in a while because I got this new this laptop from a friend, so friggin' bought it for me. So I was like, okay, well, that's fine. Okay, Starfield works now, I think, sort of. I just started stuttering. This might be a shorter video of this. No, crazy wants to play some stuff. Um, I got gifted money. That's what happened. And I was told to buy a computer. I ended up with this laptop because that's just what I could find that was within that price range. Because I had to account for like taxes and whatnot. So, and it's just here now. All it does is run OBS. Oh, I will. It'll probably be an hour, just about maybe 30 minutes to an hour. Try to keep these Starfield episodes at a good length where people can enjoy because this is really like a long drawn out game. This would not have made good content back in like 2015 because there'd be probably 1,000 episodes of this, which I guess you could make the argument. But like the days of when I was doing 10-minute episodes, golly, this would not have survived. I mean, maybe it would have because I did Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time for a little bit there, and that was okay. Not the best, but that was okay.
Never would I have imagined to
Wait!
encounter something like the Starborn. Now I feel that rather than having answers, we only have more questions. I suppose this proves that idea succinctly. Regardless of how impossible they may have seemed before now, I must say that I do not like being threatened by anyone. If so, what would that be? Clearly, these Starborn are connected to the artifacts, which would mean that they are also connected to that temple you found. Did they make these things? Have they appropriated them? This all implies there is something more, something we do not yet understand. You are right. And it would seem that if we do, we may well cross paths with these Starborn again. We will need to be on our guard from now on. They seem to know much about us. Perhaps we can learn more about them to make it even. Whether we learn more or not, I now have a difficult decision to make. I must decide whether to report this to House Baroon. Yes, perhaps that is for the best. I would not wish to send them information now that turns out to be incorrect later. I do appreciate that I can trust you with this. It is good to have someone to talk to. And I appreciate that greatly. We should return to our search then. There's still so much to do.
Oh, my Pete's. Alright. Well. If this doesn't work out well, you know. Okay. You do that. I'll be here. 9:19. I'm counting it crazy. I'm counting it. Gosh, is this game not gonna run well today?
I can bench press 800 pounds.
Oh my gosh, is that Sam? With the resub? Oh my gosh. Hello there, Captain Sam. I hope you were doing well. Oh wow, that's toxic. Ooh. Whoa. This is why I love this game. A planet with rings. Just there. So freaking cool. Sorry, I love that. Gosh. Oh, space. Gosh, look at that. Look at it. Look at it. Got rings. Ugh. I love it. Have I played Elite Dangerous? I don't think so. I would say I probably haven't. I know I lose track of some games, but not all. What that? Oh yeah, it's the abandoned mech factory. Why are we going over here? Who comes to get smacked in the face? Golly, this is, oh my gosh, this is running rough today. I'm so sorry, Chad. I have unlimited sneak skill. I am the greatest. I'm the bamboozler that bamboozles the bamboozlers. Like this guy. He doesn't even know what's gonna happen. Wow, this is running horribly today.
Quite cold here. Too bad one cannot layer spacesuits.
Now you could layer spacesuits like sweaters. I just probably wouldn't end well. Oh gosh, you can kind of see the roundness of the planet there, or moon, I guess this is. How many people are landing here? What's oh frick? Oh frick! Can we speak for a moment? I'm Treasure. We're gonna get murdered. Sure, Andres, let's have a conversation on this rock. Where are you?
It has been a relief to be honest with you about my past. I appreciate your willingness to listen. But talking about this, remembering all those years, has brought back some unsettling memories. Thank you. That means a great deal to me. I have told you that I spent many years coordinating with smugglers along the edges of the settled systems. There were men and women I worked alongside closely. And over time, I established relationships. They were not of the promised, but I considered them friends. It describes the people of House Varun. We who have been promised to serve the Great Serpent now and forever. In exchange, he promises to care for us when he returns to his domain. Yes, very. It was not what I was expecting.
Now I know
You
life's been
must
busy for you.
understand. I was raised to believe that those who do
You
not
have fun
follow
there,
the Great
Shammy.
Serpent do not matter, for they are lost. Their fate is fixed and grim. And yet here were these men and women with hopes and dreams, delights and aversions. It felt like a small betrayal of my people, of House Varun, but I cared for my friends. And then I lost them. It's not something I have much experience with. It was so sudden. We had met on a remote planet to transfer cargo, and zealots appeared in force, seemingly out of nowhere. There was barely... I believe my years of training saved me, got me moving when others faltered. I retreated to my ship immediately. But I left them
Look, in
all
this
behind.
situation,
Aaron Bascom and Jada Wong. They were my friends, and I abandoned them. And in the years since, I have never looked for them. I have no doubt they were resourceful. Still, how badly were their lives damaged by that moment? In my time getting to know you, I have thought more and more of all this. How little sense it all made, how I never really knew what happened or what became of my friends. My connection to you has reminded me what it means to trust someone, to be there for them. And I can no longer live with not knowing. I need to finally pursue this.
sorry.
I would like you with me when I do. I do not know what we will find, but I know it will be easier with you at my side. Thank you. That is... I'm sorry, I am not used to someone being so considerate on my behalf. I am not sure where they might be now, but I believe we should begin the search in Aquila City. That is where I last saw Aaron Bascom.
Okay. Bye, nerd. Bye-bye. See you later, you little freaking idiot. Look at that. Oh, I love space. Gosh, if it weren't so dangerous, I'd live in space. But gosh, is space freaking dangerous and not great for us to live in. I'm Batman. Oh. Go here. I will say, Chad, it's nice to see all the people's living life outside of Twitch, because this is something, again, I wasn't here to start streaming until after 2015. And I mean like well after. Like my first streams were in like what, 2017 maybe? And then here I am now, like actually streaming. Because this is the better alternative for me instead of having to sit down and edit videos all the time, because I no longer have the resources to give to editing. I don't have the software anymore, I don't have my skills anymore. I just don't have the freaking patience anymore. What is this? A Granada? That's a gimbal. Like I don't have that. YouTube is fun, but like I barely put together thumbnails these days. I still do, but it's insane.
Do you see anything useful?
But it is cool. But that, you know, and then the people I've met here, like obviously I'm like, wow, these guys are really cool. And all right, that was funky. See, that's what I mean. Because look, now the audio is way back down. You guys can't hear jack all. That's what's with this game that I dislike. This would have been an editing nightmare, because then I have to check the audio every single time and make sure everything was even. I remember doing that in for older videos, because freaking annoying. I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta go back here and switch this and switch that and pull this up, pull that down, so it doesn't peak too much, or so it doesn't sound too crazy, or, and you know, I'm like, dude, what the fuck are we doing here? So I enjoy when
Get out. This place ain't for the likes of you.
I also like how they try to threaten me with like, get out. Play safe for the likes of you. I'm like, buddy, I could crush your frickin' skull. Without a thought. Alright.
Time to die!
Huh? Okay. Y'all are weird for that, but you know. We can always find more artifacts later. Let's go deal with let's go deal with Andreja's things. What was I saying? Something or the other. I don't remember. Oh yeah, it was just annoying to edit. And especially this kind of stuff, I would not have enjoyed editing. As though I'm like the satisfying product and feeling of like when I'm finally done with very big. When I'm finally done with editing the videos, I'm like, oh heck yeah. I don't have to worry about anything. These are done, the video's good, I've checked everything. Like the satisfying feeling of that and watching it render, oh man, I miss that. But I definitely don't miss all of the frickin' effort it took to get there. Because boy was that hard.
Lead on a job. Maybe for you and a couple buddies. Shit work,
I feel
shit
kind
pay.
of bad for Coma.
Something.
I'm pretty sure something really
No,
bad
we'll
happened to
take
him in
it.
the past.
Boss asked me to tap the Jansens.
Oh,
But no way.
hey. What? Passing up real people for UC transplants?
Yeah, screw that. Freestar takes
Right. Oh my God. What's going on? You. I can't believe it.
Yes, Aggies. I have spent far too much time here. I do not recommend
Okay.
it.
This bar may be tougher than
Lady.
you can handle.
Shut your hole.
He is not here. I am disappointed, but relieved somehow? Yes, but now I feel guilty for
gosh,
being
Andrea.
relieved. Ugh. Why must this all be
Welcome
so
to
complicated?
feelings.
Someone here must...
I'm busy. Leave me alone. If you got credits, spend them with Ethan. Or leave. You ain't here looking for Erin. She is.
Hello, Aggie. I was unsure whether you would remember me. It has been a long time.
I ain't likely to forget you anytime soon. I heard you ain't deaf. She didn't ruin Aaron's life enough the first time, huh? Back for more?
Ruined his life? How dare you?
Did she tell you what she did to him? How she left him bleeding on some godforsaken rock in the middle of nowhere? Now, after all this time, you could have dropped in any time in, the last 9 years or so. Maybe that wouldn't have been too convenient for you, though. Aaron sat in that corner for years, scared of his own shadow, convinced the damn zealots were coming back to finish the job. The few credits he had to rub together that didn't get spent on drink, he spent on setting himself up someplace where they couldn't find him. Wouldn't trust anyone that walked through the door. Only ever talked to me when he was drunk enough. If either of you cared, you wouldn't just be showing up now. Aaron ain't been in here for almost a year now. Showed up one day saying he'd gone and got himself set up on Hyla too, thanking me for letting him stay here so often. It was the closest I'd seen him to happy in I don't know how long. And that was it. Never came through the door again.
Did he ever mention me?
You mean, did he blame you? That's what you want to know. I know guilt when I see it. Don't try and deny it.
Fine. Did he blame me?
No. Believed you were one of the good ones, right up until the last time I talked to him. Me? I don't think your kind has good ones.
My kind?
I know what you are. You take your holier-than-thou bullshit and your great serpent and shove 'em.
You dare insult me like this when I have come to you asking for help. I should kill you where you
Hey,
stand.
let's not do that.
You're right. We should focus on finding him.
Well, this has been so much fun. You see Aaron, you tell him I got a bottle of his favorite stashed away if he ever shows up again. But honestly, I'm hoping he doesn't.
What did you need?
Alright, I'm good now. Look, I'm not gonna frickin' off somebody.
You meet Aggie yet?
We have something to go on at least. I am grateful that you showed some compassion, despite that woman's attitude. I do not
Darn
have
right you
your
frickin' don't,
patience.
you crazy person. Tried to kill her.
Yes, I had not considered that his absence would affect others in the same way. It is better to overlook her reaction then. I'm eager to reach Hyla too, and speak to Aaron. Perhaps there is something we can do to help him. Provide him a sense of safety.
Honestly, look, I'm gonna be honest. Somebody did something horrible to me years ago, and they were coming out to try to find me and make it right, and they were saying that to me, I would be like, I mean, sure, why not?
Indeed I do. All yours.
Jeez, Andre, where the fuck are you finding money? Are you robbing people behind my back?
Another time.
The time in dear Andre. Oh man. Take off. Taking off on the road. Cool. Sorry, I gotta check some things. All right. But I'd let them help. I'm like, look, because if it turns out to be bad, I can just expose them for that. But honestly, it's more of just like a, hey, if they're trying, and that's cool. I don't remember what happens here. I honestly don't. That's a freaking rock. That's a rock. Unexplored? You can unexplore my face in your fist. Yeah, got him. Don't even know what hit him, Jet. Planet. Mining outposts. Abandoned maintenance bay. Blah, blah, blah. Not really interested. Oh yeah, this is the system with the nonsense going on. Holy biscuits. Oh my gosh. That's a blessing right there. Alright, chat. Sorry. There's some glorious things happening. Alright. Oh, Aaron. Come for you, buddy. What a nice time. Yeah. But I feel for the people who call it, audios.
We should be on our guard here. If we could detect the camp from orbit, it means others could too. And I have no idea what fortifications he may have.
So.
When we arrive, would you let me speak to him first? I think that is important right now. Thank you. From what Aggie said, it sounds like he has been rather paranoid for years now. That, too, I fear, is my fault. Let us proceed slowly and carefully. I do not want to antagonize him.
I do.
I thought I saw something. I need to be sure.
Where are we going?
I don't know what to say. I thought there would be a chance to speak to him. To make amends. Or at least to hear him curse me for leaving him. I was prepared to accept that. I did not think I would find him like this. At least these vermin didn't get him. He's been gone for... Clearly it's been some time. Look around. There will be correspondence from Jada Wong. I am sure of it. This cannot all be for nothing.
Aaron, I knew the last few years have been tough, and I shied away from the world, but I can't do that. We lost so many good people, and the monsters are their responsibility. But fakes are forgot. I won't punish them for what they did. Someone has to. It's going to be me. I joined the UC Vanguard. I know you tell me that's risky with our past lives, but it turns out it's not a problem. The joke about the den being so lax about patrolling, it turns out that works for their background checks too. And now when I find those zealots, I'll have the UC back me. They're not getting away. Once I've got my hands on them, we can... Commissar? Tomasti?
You found something. Please, let me see it. I should have guessed. Jada was always the one to run towards trouble. Of course she would still be doing it now. In her own way. She has been for as long as I have known her. Jada was younger than some of the other smugglers we contracted. There was concern she would be unreliable. As time went on, we called on her more and more often. Eventually relying on her almost exclusively. She was sharp, a skilled pilot and very, very determined. Always talking about her big plans for retirement. How she would live like a queen. I am not surprised that she would desire revenge. But to go this far, we need to find her. But before we go, I've discovered something else, and I do not know what to make of it. Aaron was composing a reply to Jada, but never sent it. It reads as if he was expecting the Zealots to find him. That they knew where to look for him. Clearly he had become paranoid, but that does not mean he was wrong. What bothers me, though, is that he mentions a name he should not know. Tomisar Kadik. Yes, I do. For all of my assignments in the settled systems, Tomisar has been my link to House Baroon. From him, I have received my orders, and he is the person to whom I have reported my success. He does not work with anyone outside House Baroon, and I am the only one who knows how and where to find him. Aaron should never have heard of him. Perhaps. He could have reached out directly, but that would be a surprising breach of protocol. We must first make sure that Jada is safe, and perhaps she will be able to shed light on this. Let us head for the den.
Oh boy, yeah, let's go to the frickin' den of all places. Yeah, that's a great frickin' idea. Really coming up with more good ideas here on Treasure. I'm loving it.
Assuming all systems are nominal, we are
All right.
ready to depart.
All right, sorry. Ah, man. Warm in this room. All right, let's board it. Time to raid them.
Either she is here, or someone.
Whoa!
I understand this station was once quite the luxurious place for UC military commanders. Based on what I see, I find that very hard
All
to
right.
believe.
I know we're not a priority for the Vanguard or the UC, but it's still space worth protecting. Haven't seen you around here before. Welcome to the den. Reina Marquez. I head up the Vanguard station here. If you've got business with the Vanguard, I hope you ran it through Mast first. If not, you probably made a long jump for nothing. Huang? Really? There are at least 3 other pilots based out of here I'd expect to receive complaints about first. Before we get started, I have to inform you there's a formal review process for the Vanguard, so don't expect any action for a while, okay? Now, what is the nature of your complaint? Oh, okay. Sorry. Force of habit, I suppose. Jada isn't here. Hasn't been here in a while. In fact, she's following up on some sensitive information. I'm not sure I should disclose any more than that. It's not something I can just blurt out. I do understand. I'm trying to figure out a way to help you, okay? I suppose it's not the end of the world. Jada came in a bit ago, all fired up over some hot lead. She's been focused on zealots ever since she was assigned here, but this was a whole other level. She was headed out to Groombridge to track them down. Never seen her so fixated. And if you know Jada, that's saying something. If you're headed out that way, be careful. Wouldn't surprise me if she's getting into all kinds of trouble. Vanguard's here if you need us.
Yeah, if you want a good nonsense game, stick it to the man that's currently on this team.
Unidentified ship. You are not authorized to be here. State your business. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
Again, why?
I don't know you, and we don't have anything to talk about. You are interfering with an official Vanguard operation, so I'm going to need you to vacate this orbit immediately. Shit! I've got multiple ships inbound. Too late to run. Sure hope you're prepared for a fight. We've lost the grav drive! Grav drive lost. This ends here! Shield stop! We are vulnerable! We're clear. And I'm sure not going anywhere for a while. So why don't you tell me what the hell you think you're doing, showing up here now? We're talking, which means I'm alive. Which means as far as you're concerned, I'm fine. Look, my grav drive is fried. I need time to repair, if I can even manage it. You didn't take the opportunity to blow me up. So either that's not your goal, or you're playing some long game. You wanna explain yourself? I can't stop you from coming over here. But I'm gonna be armed, and it's gonna be aimed at her head. Just so we're all clear.
Shoot! That's not what I meant to do. Son of a biscuit. I'm doing rammed into the ship. Alright. Board. Board.
How can you possibly show your face?
I am glad to see that you are safe, Jada. I am sorry if this is difficult for you.
Difficult? Are you serious right now? You set us up, killed my friends, and then a decade later you show up like nothing happened? Have you lost your mind?
Set you up? I was not behind that. It was zealots, you know that. We were all attacked.
Don't bullshit me. Not now. And who the hell are you?
You point that
Backup
gun at me,
dancer?
I'll frickin' knock you out.
Okay. Clearly I'm fine, relatively speaking. You've got... What are you doing here with her? You don't look like Varun to me. Worried? Worried she hadn't finished me off, maybe. I knew it was only a matter of time.
What are you talking about? I have never acted against you.
You know, for a while I told myself it was a coincidence that you disappeared once the shooting started. That you were long gone when the dust settled. Told myself, no, it couldn't possibly be her. Not after all those years we spent working together. We're friends. So I went after the Zealots. And then I found out the truth. Your damned High Council. They knew. Told the Zealots where to find us.
That's not true. That cannot be true.
Oh, it is.
How? How do you know this? If you have proof, I need to see it right now.
You don't get to demand anything of me, Andreja. I know what I've seen. I don't have... It doesn't work like that. I've put things together over the years. Slates, communications, interrogations.
A name, Jada. Give me a name. You must have heard one by now.
Tomasar! Tomasar Kadik! That's the bastard from the High Council who's been helping the Zealots!
And did you hear this from Aaron?
Aaron? What? No! I haven't talked to him in a year. What do you know about it?
Jada, I swear on the serpent himself, I would never betray you. I need time to make this right. Can we go somewhere and talk?
I am not giving up on this! I tracked them this far, and I'm going to see this through! You want your proof? Well, they have it!
So, you think you've won, do you?
That's him! That's the bastard responsible for the ambush! If you're not lying to me, then you better help me take him down! Otherwise, I'll just have to destroy you both! Get back to your ship!
Brother, what the fuck? Why is my ship there? What? Hello?
I smiled today in the knowledge that the Great Serpent has truly blessed my ship and my crew. Why else would he have delivered unto me the dregs of our purge years ago? The awful that escaped our righteous justice. Your pathetic High Council, who betrayed the charge laid upon them by the Great Serpent, gave you over to us to atone for their sins.
It always hurts me that you escaped the fate you deserved today. But now, the serpent sets my mind at ease, and in his name, I will cleanse your filth from this universe.
Yeah? Is that what happened, buddy?
I do not understand. It cannot be possible that the High Council would betray us like that. He must have been lying.
He seemed pretty frickin' sure of himself.
Zealots have interpreted the teachings of Jinan Varun in the most hostile way possible, and are convinced they are the only true followers of the Great Serpent. They have always been certain in their beliefs and actions. Does not make them correct. Something about this does not feel right. This message. The code at the bottom. I have seen this before. I know where we need to go. I must explain. House Barun values secrecy above nearly all else. Those of us sent out into the settled systems, we cannot return. Maybe not forever, but certainly until our mission has been accomplished. When we are assigned a mission, we are taken to a point outside of House Barun's domain. We do not jump ourselves. We are never given the coordinates for Varun Kai, our homeworld. We literally cannot return. Only a select few are ever trusted with that knowledge. I can never go home. Unless I am permitted. Perhaps there is. I cannot travel to my home, but I can reach out another way. But it means putting you in danger in a way you have not been before.
I'm not gonna die.
I cannot say for certain what will happen. Thank you. That means a great deal. There is an old derelict star station where I may get answers. I know that seems vague. It will become clear when we arrive.
What can I do for you, boss?
All right. We're about to get to a very sketch point. So, we're gonna pause here. Thank you everybody so much for watching. It's been great. Appreciated it. I shall be back again soon enough. But until next time, YouTube, you stay safe out there, you stay hydrated, and I will catch you again real soon. Later.